Greetings everyone, my name is Eduardo, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Megaman Maker. In this 129th general level live stream, I'll cover primarily Veersman levels. This time, instead of restricting it to only levels made after 1.7, now I'll accept all levels again. So here's a quick rundown of the rules as usual. Same rules in Discord server apply here. If you wish to submit a rule, if you want to submit a level, please leave sub ID on YouTube, Twitch, or on Discord. Feel free to submit levels designed by other authors, but please submit no more than 2 levels at a time. Also, please check the level history and level queue before you submit something, so you don't resubmit something. I posted the link to the queue in the chat. And feel free to submit your memes and art to the memes and art channel. They'll be featured at the end of the stream. In any case, let's begin with this stage. Megaman 2 Metal Man Megaman C MK2 version by HUN Rockman, 13 plays and a score of 1. Welcome to the stream, Lipatio, GeriMan, Hyper Megaman, Cookie, Jedok, Redacted, Paul, Sylveon, Pixel Boy, everyone watching on Twitch, and all the lurkers, and anyone else who I missed. Today I'll be covering hopefully at least 10 levels. I'll be streaming for about 2-ish hours before moving on to memes and art. Hi Dada. Unlike last week, we have far more space left in the queue. Nope, according to this level ID, this was made following 1.7. And I have a big hunch why. Also, there should have been moles here. I can definitely tell it's made after 1.7 because I have the bubble head, as well as the time stopper. As I pointed out last week, bubble head's now actually useful, as in it's powerful for what it is. The strangest thing, there is no mole section, even though you can add them in the engine now. That was such an oversight. At least it feels that way. Of course I don't have the metal blade, so let's use the weakness order. Understood, Monika. Not much of a difference compared to Mach 1, which I did play several months back. We really should have had the mole section. Second up is Sparkle Fortress by Megaman Mitology, 17 plays and a score of 4. Indeed, Dana. If you're wondering why the order has been changed since last week, I rearranged the levels slightly so we have a round robin fashion. I want to make sure that every author gets at least 1 level in, showcased on this stream. Alright, Rafa, I'll see if I can cover it today. Not a turbo button, just assigning 2 buttons. I haven't had any problems yet, outside of maybe a few hard crashes here and there. That was a fairly short stage. Number 3 up is Central Boing Park, Sidney-Australia, Rockman-Doc Robotized by Eduardo, with 8 plays and a score of 4. Welcome to the stream, YouTube, Pleasant Lime, Zen, Needleman, Grindy Beetle, Silent, Rafa, GeriMan, and all the other newcomers here, since I last said it, and you, Buster, and Gokuless, and Redacted. Yeah, let's do it, Megaman. After how much of a mixed bag this week was, it's nice to be back here. Of all the complaints I have of Megaman Maker, it is at the very least dependable in terms of the base quality of what I can expect. Of course, that's more thanks to you viewers than the game itself. There were far more 2 weeks ago. Not to mention there are a lot of levels I want to cover that aren't even on the queue. Thank you, Paul, for being part of this community. Just like those cannons at the end of Plant Man stage. Alright, here's a plan for streaming this weekend. Right now and tonight, Megaman Maker. Tomorrow morning is going to be the completion of Teal, along with Galileon. Sunday evening is still a mystery. I know Jaden will like that game. For that game in question, the mystery game, I was actually going to cover it about a month or so later, but it's getting ported to consoles. So I want to cover it now. It's going to be another one of those long runners, going for at least maybe 5 streams. We'll see. If you ever seen my stream of Forger, which I'll eventually do a full replay of it, you'll know what I mean. Originality is overrated in many places. I'm in a section. It's just like that one in Bounce Man stage. Do you know what I'm waiting for someone to create? A shop level. There was a contest to make shop levels in the Let Me Love With You server. I want to see that concept taken again with all these new keys that we have. Well, it is called a... To be fair, Lipatio, it is called a Doc Robot level. And unlike the Doc Robots in Tree, this is actually remaking the stage better. It actually feels like a remake. Whoa. Speaking of there being a shop, those extra lines only useful for Wily Challenge. Springy. That's good to hear, Dada. Hello, you my dear guy. Should have known. Should have tap jump. Nonetheless, this is currently my favorite level to stream. Decently designed, nice escalation challenges and gimmicks, very colorful. Give me back, Bumby Crasher. From 20 to 30, 30 to 50, 50 to 75. What's next? 75 to 100? I know, right, Panta? And I haven't played any troll levels yet. These are relatively tame to what they can pull off. Maybe I see something. Jar attack stronger too, as to be expected. It was a fine idea for a weapon, but in 5, it wasn't strong enough. Yet again, I feel this does a better job of introducing the bouncy balls compared to that example level. Thank you, Matthew. I'll add it to the queue. 75 is more than enough for most people. Hello, Snivy. More than 2? More like more than 4. More like more than 5. Okay. Oh, I think that's there so to prevent a glitch. Last time. If I were to hazard a guess, it is your weakness. Life Quick Man. Your secondary weakness is probably this. No. Good enough. How big is the queue, Snivy? Let me show you. In any case, this was a wonderful stage. Fair level the stream so far. Good work, Eduardo. Decent to almost good level. Bunny catchers were more of an annoyance though. If they're removed, they wouldn't remove anything from the stage. In fact, they'd probably make the stage better. There are ways to make them better used, like in that one example level. This isn't one of them. Not that. Here we go. These are all the levels left to have on the queue. Finish these first 3. Here's the current order. As well as the ones in stockpile, which I will reorganize a bit. Board up is QueenMonika Adventures Season 2 Stage 3 Laser Institute by QueenMonika. 10 plays, score 4. No, you have more YouTube. Far more. This background choice. Well, it is again. Last time it didn't exactly turn out well at the end. Let's see if it turns out better this time. Also, be careful. Dodge rolling resets your iframes. So if you took damage in dodge roll, immediately after you get out of the dodge roll, you'll take damage again. That is, if you have the dodge roll enabled. If you don't, it's fine. This is especially hazardous if you're over spikes, or something else that would kill you upon the next hit. The most levels I had in a queue in one time was over 100, thanks to users like Magmax, or Sirius Malcolm. I couldn't really just do a roll jump because of that. Here, roll is a better pick. Do we YouTube? Are we missing a few? Okay, we have all the ones from 1, 2... Yeah, quick question to all the viewers. Am I missing any weapons from Megaman 3 through 6? Okay, we have all of them. Thanks, Ivy. I'll see Oscar. Oh good, you have to worry about them now. Yeah. Hello, Game Fever. Hello, Oscar. I really want Rush Marine. There are plenty of ways the designers can actually make the Rush Marine useful. Just keep running. If I fall behind and get behind the pattern, it's gonna hurt. I wish I played as Proto-Man. They're far more suited for this sort of challenge. I really need... projectile weapons are better at this. So you only be able to hop forward? That'd be a neat idea for a stage, not gonna lie. Ah. The bosses are far easier with roll, but it's the stages themselves. Same thing happened with the previous stage in this series to a lesser extent. If Rockman's the attendant character, Megaman's easier, Bass is, I suppose, a bit easier too, Roll is hard mode. Not from the mainline NES consoles. Let's see. That'll be Rockman World 5. Not an artificial difficulty jump needle. You misunderstand, YouTube. Megaman Maker buffs all the weapons and utilities, usually. I thought it was easier than 2, but it's still challenging without a projectile weapon, especially when dealing with stuff like the killer bullets and the ride armors. One easy way to make the Rush Marine useful would be to have an underwater stage where you actually have to make a turn. Fifth up is Totem City Normal by Lipatio, with 89 plays and a score of 41. Fairly impressive. Just have a stage where you're forced to stop in midair or change around underwater, and instantly the Rush Marine is more useful. None of the stages in Mega Man Classic did that. Yeah, I really want a co-op mode, Game Fever. More than anything else. It'd be so fun or amazing to play with other people. See, for example, Mario Maker 2. Fun chaos, though. Then I could play with some of you viewers. Make it a peer-to-peer server so the devs don't have to host their own things. The BG could stand out a bit. It's beautiful, yes, but kind of distracting with everything else going on. Maybe there'll be some more interactions than that, Game Fever, when you have multiple people on the same gimmick. Look at that. We now turn them into dropper enemies. Amazing. I'm surprised no one else thought of this idea. Mega time. If this is one of the stage gimmicks, you did a wonderful job introducing it, Lipatio. I'd flip through all those two rooms. Hi Eduardo, already went through your stage. It was fun. Good job with the bouncy blocks. Felt mostly like a remake of Bounce Man's stage. Oh boy. Where do I go? Oh, I think I see it. I couldn't even see the slider properly. I thought it was part of the background. And it's partially obscured by the life bar. You want to make that more obvious next time, Lipatio. Whoa! Didn't notice that in time. My bad. I also like how each section involves a different character. First was Roll, then Mega, now Proto. I guess it makes sense. Strike Man's baseballs are similar to the bounce ball. Not by much, iWoomy. By about 35 minutes. This is gonna be a bit of a problem. Wait. See? Okay, 1, 2... No, I don't... yeah, I screwed this up already. I have to do in the other order. It hasn't, iWoomy. Currently on the 5th level in the queue. Wait. You don't even need that one, by the way. Gotta be faster. That was a fairly short section compared to the preceding two. And Megaman doesn't even get his own section, just a boss battle. Charge Man. One of the least flexible of all the bosses, even compared to Top and Fire. Even if Fireman can't jump on his own, he can at least fire all those projectiles straight forward at you, and there are many ways to redirect it. He can act like a stronger version of a turret than Top Man can. Hi. That's not really relevant, YouTube. I'm talking about how easy he is. His weakness being the Power Stone actually makes him harder. Fun level, tied for being my favorite stage of the episode, with Eduardo. Good work, Lipatio. Speaking of which, 6th up is Weapon Capsule Relay... Speaking of which, 6th up is Weapon Capsule Relay 63 by YouTube Social HD2. 28 plays, score of 9. $60-turn official version of this pack. You know the drill by this point, so I won't repeat it. along with button input restoration issues, Megaman Maker moments, and onigiri, and greetings. Easy and low effort, I suppose. We had this question posed several times. Same answer. I believe it did, Pixel Boy. Of course, something new may have been added, so keep an eye on it. He's already done more than 75 at this point, counting the non-numbered ones. Seventh up is Roll's Adventure Intro by Rockman-Doc with 1,107 plays and a very impressive score of 548. Wow. Simply wow. It's been at least a year, or maybe several months, since I played a stage with this high of a score. And better yet, by one of my viewers too. Someone who I know has fairly decent level design skills. It's not the highest scoring level I've ever played, but it's one of the highest in this year alone, even if we count last year too. It far eclipses the usual score levels get in the most popular queue even. So I get the impression, a very strong impression, that this level is upvoted by a lot of people who are coming back to Megaman Maker following 1.7, and some newcomers too. I'm not saying this is a bad stage, I'm just trying to speculate why I got such a high score. In fact, the better metric of how much attention it got is from the view count. With over 1,100 views. This isn't Reddit. This is a rather niche fan game now. So good job, Rockman-Doc. Hopefully this is the start of a level pack or something, or a series of stages. Well, it's a fairly old stage, so I suppose that was gonna eventually happen. I'll take a look, Gokuless. I can play it if I want to crash the game at the end. I already got a level ID, Pixel Boy, I think. It was... well, you already have Pipe Man. Before you submit a level ID, please recheck the level queue. If it isn't on the queue, yeah, resubmit it, please. But nothing I haven't already covered. Perfect. For an intro stage explaining how roll works, this was fairly fine, fairly decent, although it did get a bit tougher at the end, tougher than a usual intro stage, unless it was merged with a regular stage. Noted down Gokuless. It was made at the peak of when roll was released, right after, that's why it got such an impressive score and play count. But otherwise, it's not really that impressive, comparing it relative to Eduardo and Lipatio stages, for example. 8 up is Cold City Freezetopia by Gokuless. 31 plays, score 5. He's been alive in the patio, don't worry. Let's do this as Proto for a change. Oh no, let's not. Okay, let's do this as Roll. I was gonna do his Proto Man, but he has the Proto Strike. Like the graphic combinations. It does kind of blend in, but at least it's solid for now. And Roll easily stands out from everything. In fact, I want to point something out. The background and solid objects are blue, there's no bottomless pits, but Roll and the active objects are all red or green. So they really stand out that way. Here there's a bottomless pit, so I would make it a bit more distinct. Make it fade to black or something. At the very least, the gimmicks, level objects, and enemies stand out from the background. And that was me falling off because that was actually an ice platform. Yeah, that doesn't look like an ice platform to me. That just looks like regular. That explains a bunch. This entire thing is ice-based. Oh well, now I know. The background is icy, but yeah, background from Frostman, I think. Looks wonderful. No, I'm not dealing with you, Armor. Not with Roll. The crash should have been fixed by now, so I shouldn't worry. The first time I found him in an enclosed, not enclosed arena. We had a series of storms here too. Ah, from Kazakh. Or the ending. I guess so. Seems like many people are having issues in Megaman Maker. I think it has to do with the update to the Game Maker Studio version. For me, I haven't encountered any problems outside some hard crashes. May want to send a back report to the devs then. You again. Wait. Wait. Oh yeah, he heals from it. Now I can... Darn, I thought I could get him stuck. Another cool stage, which I think is going to be an honorable mention. I wish there was a bit more distinction between the background and foreground. But other than that, I like this stage quite a bit. In fact, I think I'd place it up there with Boing Park. Lipatio will be an honorable mention. This is tied with Eduardo's as being my favorite. Nice to have clear favorites after the past few weeks where it's hard to tell. Okay, iWoomy. Oh yeah, he also freezes the screen. See? No spear needed. Tied with Boing Park as being my favorite. Good work, Gokuless. Ninth up is New Reality 1P7 Intro Stage by iWoomy. 17 plays, score 7. Hopefully no NSF file placements. I think someone did Gokuless. That level's already in the queue's end. That's 14th up. Okay, he's saving it. The multi-hit properties of the Dust Crusher make it really useful. I wish I had the slide jump for this. One of the places where Spark Shock is really handy. I'll try doing Broom only. The broom is one of the funner weapons to use after all. More fun, funner. Take your pick. Whoa! Slipped off. Understood, YouTube. Will be added. Bomb Man getting sent to prison doesn't surprise me. Okay, Silent. That'll be added. Where are the fish? Is there an option to disable them? Just imagine if she can summon in big fish instead. No kidding. The sniper armors are some of the most dangerous enemies in the game currently. They absolutely They absolutely tear through my health. Best to use a freezing weapon on them, temporary stun and whatnot. Splash Woman has a set pattern, so she isn't too bad. I can see why he wanted me to save the amount of speed energy. QueenMonika is not too bad with the projectile characters, but with Roll, you really need to know his pattern. And the dodge roll is not refreshing fast enough. There we go. Just abuse the charged air spin. By stage, it was okay. As an intro stage, yikes, more challenging than I thought. But even putting aside QueenMonika, we have to worry about the sniper armors and those needle spikes. Just imagine doing a perfect run of this with Roll, without the charged attacks. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad. If you still have dodge rolling and the combos, you can whittle him down fairly quickly. So, about 1 hour and 7 minutes in, and I've already completed 9 levels. Doing fairly good in terms of progress so far. As you can see, next up is Red Mage Stan, 3 levels by Buster because they're part of a series, Zen, Jedok, then Pixel Boy. Be right back in a moment. 10th up is Lunar... Tenth up is Lunar Core by Red Mage Stan with 20 plays and a score of 2. Indeed, Gokuless, the average level quality is pretty good today. There's only 2 or 3 levels which are kind of eh. Rest are fine at the very least. Another common trend, there's almost always one stage featured in these morning streams or evening streams that has meme tanks. It doesn't have to be it can be either the morning or evening stream. Either one will do. It depends. I've seen meme tanks using Gokuless this stage. None of them were really that bad. We will at the end of the stream. Ran out of iframes just at that moment. Figures. Little tap jump got converted to full jump. Ah, that was a close one. Nothing there. I didn't expect the Lunar Core to be this red. Well, then again, I suppose this is magma and dried up lava. Hi Jaden, you missed about the first 1 hour and 50 minutes of the stream. Only problem is this keeps eating it. The severely overrated one isn't bad. It's okay, I suppose. Oh yeah, Cyber Shadow, that ninja game that was published by Yacht Club Games. It wasn't developed, it was published by them. I may play it in the future, if enough people request it. It was released on GOG after all. As for today's streams, right now Megaman Maker, tonight Megaman Maker, tomorrow morning TL plus Galileon, or Galleon, and then tomorrow evening a mystery game. If you played Forger, or seen my stream of Forger, you'll know what's coming. I was actually going to cover that mystery game a few months later, but the console port is coming out very soon, so I want to cover it now. Whoa, whoa, that was a close one. The only thing I've seen in Cyber Shadow is a few trailers, that's all. This is actually a cool idea for a stage, freezing these. Thank you, Orlando. There is one at the start, so I know why it was done there. This is fine, there's a checkpoint here. My aim is off. It's alright, iWoomy. If I play, it'll be in about a month. This schedule is already packed. And Cyber Shadow is one of the more, let's just say, well-established titles. It's had a lot more advertisements, so it's kind of down there. See, if I can, I'll have to slow it down this time. I can do this. See, this is what I wanted to do. No. There's a respawner. I mean, even outside Nintendo, it got a lot of feedback from other sides' social media. That's why it's not really a hidden gem yet. Not what I classify as such anyways. But if enough people want me to cover it, I will cover it. Precisely, Buster. It's not hidden. It's not as popular stuff like Shovel Knight, but... Hello? Spawner? I got two off screen. I don't know how Balan Wonderworld is going on. I'll check it out later. I see your messages, I'll read them in a moment. If I was more skilled, I could do without using that. Relief. For a challenge stage, this ramped up fairly quickly. Hey Rajolt, just played your role level. Good job getting that impressive score. Okay, catching up on messages. Okay, apparently really awful. Yeah. Fuse laser strike again. Hang on, getting back. So let's see, the bound 5 buttons to jumping? I understand why some suits don't allow you to jump, but really, do we need all those buttons for one? That's really excessive. Oh, that's rather inconvenient. So it's a collectathon, but even blander. Is this going to be the next ukulele? Here or Discord's fine. Yeah, I heard Roger Craig's-Mate is no longer voicing Sonic. He's starting to get really into the character. Oh well. It seems to always happen in one of this bug happened a few weeks ago too, with the fuse lasers. Okay, back. Sorry about the double one. Well, Roger was let go by Sega. He didn't quit. Wow, that's a lot of levels, Rajolt. Can you type in the last ones for Wily Stage? Considering it's a level pack, I'll cover it in the future then, in its own stream. I knew it was gonna be part of a pack. I got the Wonder Stage, 8 RMs, and 2 Wilies. I think Jaden. In any case, this and the following 2 levels are part of a sort of trilogy of levels. In any case, this and the following 2 levels by Buster are part of a semi-trilogy of stages. They're all abandoned, but have been patched up so I can complete them. So I'll begin with this one. Abandoned Projects MMDT Breeze Woman by Buster, with 11 plays and a score -1. MMDT stands for Megaman Devil Takeover, a scrapped project. These ones were the closest to completion. Yep, silent. And because these are part of the level pack, I won't just pick these up willy-nilly. Think of this part of the stream as being the mini level pack part, before I move back to Zen's level. Thank you, Rojolt. As I mentioned, it'll be covered in its own stream. I think the other stage is a bit overrated, but we'll see how the rest of the pack goes. After all, it's only an intro stage. Must already announced Devil Takeover several times in public, but he moved on to other projects. For instance, one remake. No kidding, Rajolt. See, as an inner stage, it does a decent job, I guess, but as a stage in its own right, it doesn't really deserve that high of a score. No offense. If it was one of your RM stages, that would be a completely different story. Because I know you're a decent level designer. One remix, you're right. I think I do Snivy. It's kind of difficult to remember over 4200 stages. But you're one of the better level designers, so it should be a bit easier. It was one of those Snivy's adventurous levels, right? You should have seen Lipatio's level, Rajolt. He managed to use totem pollens as dropper enemies. Note to self, just wait for that. Sectonia? I don't exactly recall that one. Oh boy, now we have to worry about those. I'm not too worried about these enemies, I'm mostly worried about the protons. Triple Deluxe, yeah. The one for the 3DS. The first one. The one preceding Robobot. Doesn't ring a bell. The only Kirby games I beat were Superstar, the original, I think those two only. Oh yeah, and Kirby's Dream Land 3. Oh boy, this is gonna be tough without a shield weapon. Ah, that was a close one at the end. Note to self, if you're playing the stage for the first time, don't. Get another special weapon that can fire upwards or a shield-based weapon first. I honestly prefer if that was a bed of spikes instead, so your punishment is not instant death. On the flip side, thankfully there's a checkpoint there. We made it. Fairly decent climax, but yikes, I'd probably tone it down a bit. Fair toss it, depends on game. Next up in this trilogy is Galva Woman. 15 plays, score 4. Decent. Decent, almost good. One of the tougher stages. I didn't want that. So now I acquired the Wind Tornado. So now I acquired the Tornado Hold, I mean. New levels have been added to the level pack queue, Rojolt. There's technically one person in front of you, so we'll see how it orders. Plus your pack has quite a few levels. He can be beaten broom only. No damage though. I think it's possible, but you have to be you have to be on your toes and get lucky. Galvanize, got it. Short for galvanization. He is. Nice idea to have a time limit like that. Force players to keep pushing forward. Until this happens. Whereas the previous stage focused more on careful platforming, this one's much more focused on speed. Kept getting hit by the projectiles. Serious. I underestimated how high it fires. Up to a point. Neat challenge. I like how you can use the hole to make it a bit easier if you're having trouble. Neat, a stage did something similar to this. Or you have to chase after the bottom bar. On the game? Yeah, I want that too. So I'm gonna pull through without taking the hit there. Now the hard part. I like this more than the previous one. There wasn't that frustrating pain spot. Oh yeah, I'm not roll. I can't pierce. I wish the original Rebound Striker had homing properties like that. That would make it far more useful. The way it bounces the way it keeps homing in after bouncing, that's what trips me up. If I stop assuming this is a ball and think it's a missile, then it's a lot easier to conceptualize it. Bye. Alright, all your levels have been noted down, Rajolt. Will be covered in probably 1 or 2 weeks. And the last of the abandoned trilogy is Mistletoe Man. 11 plays, score of 1. I'll alert all of you in the Discord server. Wait. Hang on. There's some things I want to do first. Crossing fingers. We'll be silent for about a minute. Nope. Got copied into the wrong folder. Big tree. Crossing fingers, we'll be silent for a minute. This is Woodman's team from Megaman Soccer, and dare I say, better than the original Megaman 2 team. When I first replaced the track, I didn't expect to hear this one. I'll be saving this one for the future. Out of all the level packs so far, out of all the levels so far by Buster, I think I like this one the most. It's a much better first level candidate, I'd say. Breeze is hardest, Galva is in the middle. This one... For this one, you don't need to go fast, nor do you have to worry about careful platforming. This one focuses more heavily on enemy-based challenges. Hi, PM. Let me out. Another candidate for favorite or honorable mention. There's just too many. One of the best weeks so far in terms of levels. Thank you, community. Thank you for making up this week. This is also the other reason why we didn't get that many updates for Let's Plays. Outside of 8-Bit Deathmatch and Vectorman 2. Depends on your playtesters. It also depends on your player's taste. This one fits mine. Fine then. Out of the abandoned trilogy of Devil Takeover, this was my favorite, followed by Galva, followed by Breeze. If only because that one pain point's existence. This one focused more on enemy-based challenges, Galva on fast pace, Breeze on more careful platforming. Thank you for sending them in, Buster. Really appreciate it. I'll put Mistletoe Man as being one of my honorable mentions. Yeah, I know, adding to the pack. Fourteenth up is MMX6 Demaster Laser Institute by Zen. 23 plays, score 5. Oops, I've... Okay. I know I played a stage by this before. Hang on. Wait, one moment. What weapon did Infinity Maginion give? No, that was a ground Scaravish. Okay, checked. Sorry about that. I have to see what weapon I get from ground Scaravish. Concrete shot. Note the different sound effect. I don't know if I'd pick this I'm not sure if I'd pick this tune for his stage. This sounds much more like a carnival, not a laboratory. By defeating Ground Scarefish, I acquired the Ground Dash, I think. I don't remember the exact names of the X6 weapons. No idea, Rajolt. A better team would be Fuseman's team, to be honest. I see. Yanmar option. That's the replacement of that. No one to blame but myself for that. The stage already taught me. Now the hard part. Speaking of lasers, I like how this is one of the few stages where the Yoka block's actually tree-wide. Oh. No, I'm waiting. For good reason. Thank you for despawning yourself. See, this is a way to make the original stage more fun. Same with the Central Museum, in fact. Hi, Dorico. I've been streaming on Twitch for over a year now. 2 years, to be exact. In pretty much every category, Sylveon. It kept the main gimmick, mechanic, and adapted the classic in a better way. It actually feels fun now. And not at all annoying. Nope, I always streamed about YouTube and Twitch via Restream. Oh, sorry. It's been a while since I last played X6, and I have tried to delete it mostly from my memory. The only thing I remember for this stage is lasers. Of all the bosses to pick for a shield boss, it's Bounce Man. Yep, I also streamed to Mixer at the same time. When it used to exist. I don't want to stream to YouTube Live. I don't want to stream to Facebook Live. Yeah, decent level. Not an honorable mention, but still fun. X7 was simply boring. I found it much less frustrating than X6, but it was just at best. Facebook Live has a lot of viewers. It's currently the second or third biggest streaming platform. If enough people want me to stream there, I'll do it. After all, over there, I don't have to worry as much about copyright. 15th up is Druid Woman by excuse me. 15th up is Druid Woman by Genox74, 65 plays and a score of 23. I've been playing this role all this time. For all this time, I've been playing as either Megaman. For all this time, I've been playing as either Mega role. Let's give Blue some time in the spotlight. Depends. Megaman Classic has more stable quality. X is much more variable. To be honest, X4 and X5 are some of my favorite entries in the series, so I wouldn't qualify them as being the bad ones. As I said, favorites X1, followed by X4 and X5, then X8. Megaman is more than 2 redacted. 1, 2, lesser extent 3. But we'll agree to disagree. X3 had a lot of potential, but it had more than a few balance issues. That's why I highly advise, if you're playing it the first time, just play with the X3 Revamp project. You know, the one I Let's Played a few months ago? The Zero project? Play with that. That made the game far more interesting. X4 is fine to me, but it's sort of a rehash, but in a better way. Or reimagining of certain ideas. Particularly from X1, but again, rehashes and reimaginings aren't bad. X5... it decided to experiment more than X4, being less of a rehash, but there was also kind of, I don't know, mixed. X5 actually used to be one of my lesser favorite X games, until I played them several times. Because in X5 you have stages like Duff McWhalen. I like the boss battle, but that's about it. It goes on for way too long. Whoa. To be honest, the reason why X4's voice acting in English version is poor is because of it's more of a victim of the current of its culture. Specifically how voice acting was treated in games back then, and anime too. Yeah, same with X8. X8 was even worse than X4. You mean X3 Zero Project? I want to see more improvement as well. Technically, it's not complete either, so here's to hoping they start fixing the level design. I mean improving it. It has to do with how voice acting is treated. Back then, and even now to a lesser extent, it wasn't really respected outside of very big budget titles. That's why it was quite surprising seeing how good the voice acting in Metal Gear Solid was. Oh, same person? That's awesome. X8's voice acting is fine, they fixed it. Finally. X8 and Maverick Hunter X. Before that it was... okay at best to... Yeah, I meant Megaman 8. I'm doing this backwards, I think. Wait, where was this pad anyways? Megaman 11's voice acting was pretty much on par as what I expected. I wouldn't call it the best, but it's not necessary. Command mission was... I feel I needed more passes in voice acting. X8 and 11 were the best ones. To be honest, I kind of expected iWoomy. Voice actors in general are more trained there, and more well respected. At least the average one. Average industry one. And I don't think they wanted to go for Disney level quality or something. Try it out. It's, from what I've heard, it's okay to decent. This is why don't give me this. Powered Up was more of a Saturday morning cartoon, the more childish one. Speaking of the level, sorry about talking about voice acting, it was fine. Okay, be right back in a moment. I need to set up the next one. Almost ready. Crossing fingers, this will be the last level I'll cover in the stream. So the 16th and final level of the stream is Hype Man Recreation by Pixel Boy. I'm playing this with the Megaman First Impact mod. Megaman can be voiced by woman, but X should be man. You can still send modded levels to me, but they have to be 1.6.3. Until the Uni Mod Maker tool is updated. Got it, Jaden. I'll keep an eye on it. If it develops far enough, I'll LP it. It's gonna be kind of a shame to go back to regular X3 after playing modded X3. It finally made X's Buster useful. The upgraded Buster, I mean. Well, it does matter if it's good enough, but they tend to be better anyways. Whoa, I thought I was gonna die there. This is the same track used as Plague Man in Rock Force. As a preview of what will be released this week, perhaps the next episode of 8-Bit Deathmatch, then Primal Light, and maybe something else. I wish we had this background in 1.7. This stage, outside the outside sections, feels kind of, I don't know, maybe not half-baked, but 3/4 baked. Feels kind of simply existing. Doesn't really have a distinct mechanic or gimmick that's based off of, or even enemies. If the entirety of the stage took place outside, I think it'd be better. It's far more interesting that way. Good point, Rajolt. I hope so too, Jaden. That game was awesome. The more I think about it, I'd mark it as being good, or almost good at worst. There are some improvements I would make, but in general it's solid. I was referring to Primal Light. That's one of the indie games I LP'd a few weeks ago. We haven't seen Kroby for a few weeks now. You. Bye. Onigiri, also a fairly solid pick. I'll see if I can get around to it. If I can't, I'll conclude the LP. In comparison with the 15-hour levels I played during the stream, this one simply existed for me. It felt kind of not fully baked or realized. I understand the pump gimmick, or pipe gimmick, but I expected more water and more exploration. Maybe more keys and key doors to open up pipes. In any case, in summary, out of the 16 levels I played throughout the stream, I have two favorites. The first one is Central Boing Park by Eduardo, aka Protoman 1987. My second favorite is Cold City Freezetopia by Gokuless. And I have 2 honorable mentions, going to first Totem City Normal by Lipatio, and MMDT Mistletoe Man by Buster. Good job, you 4. This week was wonderful in terms about how many levels I completed and how good in general the levels are. Thank you, community. Thank you for making up this week for me. Alrighty then, give me a moment, about 4 to 5 minutes, and I'll bring up memes and art. You know what time it is, folks. You know what time it is, folks. Time for memes and art. Save for April Fools. If I played... well, we'll see about the music. I can either just completely mute the game with the exception of sound effects, if that option's there, or I can keep it but I'll turn down the music heavily. I'll leave that option to you viewers when we get to it. It's been in development for quite a while. I thought it was trash, but it apparently wasn't. It was my least favorite fan game before Counterattack. Or that's a bit too long. I recommend you see that as well later. These out-of-context clips tend to be pretty funny. That's why I recommend it a bit. You mean slept. Bloop. Sleep. Whoa. This is even the hardest boss. When I eventually get the Cuphead in a few years. Funny enough, we actually had Magmo 2 used this joke. In favor recursion.
Утром вдруг услышал я от собора шел колокольный звон. Почему же там вдруг ажиотаж? Как же мог, совсем забыл, закрутился я.
Ведь это Пасха.
Слишком лич, если ты веришь, что Христос воскрес.
Ведь это Пасха.
Победи всех вокруг, сохрани свое яйцо.
Ведь это Пасха.
Победил, молодец, только не сожри его.
Ведь это Пасха.
Сиркулич, ведь в ответ воистину воскрес. И что же я могу рассказать?
Да.
Это православный праздник на все 5.
Да.
И каждый раз, что Христос воскрес,
Да.
Он пронес с собой тяжелый крест. Поем.
Ведь это Пасха.
Сиркулич, если ты веришь, что Христос воскрес.
Ведь это Пасха.
Победи всех вокруг, сохрани свое яйцо.
Ведь это Пасха.
Победил, молодец, только не сожри его.
Ведь это Пасха.
Сиркулич, ведь в ответ воистину воскрес.
Пасха.
Alright, I'll end it here. The timer's broken. Now, here's something all of you should see. This is really impressive and disturbing.
Lamp oil, rope, bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies. Sorry, Link. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little, richer.
I know there's a remake of the original. There is a remake of Faces of Evil out there.
Thank you for 80,000 subscribers.
Of course, YouTube poop. Of course.
Lamp oil, rope, bombs.
And a blue screen.
You want?
I want to see the entire game remade with this sort of graphical style. It's both endearing and somewhat disturbing. Perfect. HM 4000. This goes perfectly with Morshu. Sorry, this is Fire Emblem. Guns aren't exactly 100% effective. Especially with Miracle Plus. Please pick this. More experience. Don't underestimate the tears. I will in a minute. Can't show this movie. Moving on to the next track then.
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh. This would fit perfectly as a Mega Man enemy. Flareon or Glaceon. Still want another evolution. Not gonna see this. I'm gonna play Bug Fables in the future too.
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Okay, I'm gonna try mimicking his voice then. So let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. You guys will debate over who you think the killer is. Then, once you're done, you will vote. Vote the correct person and only they will face punishment. But vote the wrong person and I'll punish everyone besides the culprit. And the killer really is one of us, right? Sure is. Now enough chit chat, let's start already. So, how does debating work? I guess we should first know what the topic is to begin with. In that case, let's begin with discussion of the murder weapon. You mean the knife sticking out of his stomach? Is that really up for debate? What else is there that could have been used as the murder weapon? I have to agree with Sylveon. The killer just used some random knife and stabbed him. There's no questioning that. You've got that wrong. Well, what do you mean? It's clearly a knife. I'm not denying it was a knife. However, it's a kitchen knife specifically. A kitchen knife. Come to think of it, when I was investigating, I noticed one of the knives in the kitchen was missing. Well, listen, if you're gonna say something, make it actually relevant. I suppose knowing it was a kitchen knife specifically doesn't tell us anything about who the killer is. But it does. But how? If the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, then anyone who was in the kitchen last night is a suspect. Correct. Wait, what if they grabbed the knife while everyone was asleep so no one would suspect them? No, that's impossible. The kitchen doors are closed between 9 PM and 6 AM. Redact. They could have easily grabbed it when the doors open and committed the crime. That doesn't seem likely. Sniper was murdered at 6:30 AM. It seems too inconvenient for the killer to grab their weapon so soon before. That being said, we now know the killer planned the murder in advance and took the weapon last night to commit their crime in the morning. So now that's settled, we just need to know who was in the kitchen last night, so we can narrow down our list of suspects. Exactly. Remake of the first trial. Come on, Needleman. I'll read the memes, it's become a... I have to mute this. This is copyrighted. I know this is copyrighted by Fox or something. I'm not gonna take the risk.
A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights. Way to take your time, Hugie Pig. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch? What are you saying, you four-eyed troll?
Get a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
I respond better to praise, you know.
I already know that, but... there's just...
No wonder when I call her the Gremlin. Yeah, she's made to be hated. Next song.
Someone put their persona pointing a gun at me and said, "Show us what's inside the fridge, Wayne." You want the truth? You want the truth? You want the fucking truth? There is no fridge! I lied! Wayne, no.
Wow. Perfect. Perfect.
Trapping stray guys is easier than you think. What? You know, you should take this on.
I'll see the rest myself. Another without context video. Again, see it yourself.
What? Why would you want to pay $50 for some dude to come to our house? What's he even gonna do? He's just gonna come and eat all our food.
Do you have a better idea?
Yes, I do.
Ow, my ear.
Whatever turns you on, Wiley.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll skip over this. More music. I'm gonna steal this as a loading animation. One fang, two fang, three fang, four fang, shark teeth.
How boring. I'm loved by talent. I am talent. Hoping.
Okay, I'll listen to this one, then I'll move on to the next thing.
2 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. Hope is a stepping stone. How boring. I'm loved by talent. I am talent. Hope and despair bring a balance. 3 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. Your existence is boring to me. This world has come to a deadlock. Even Ibis is a taunt like luck. I'm out of the current, so this might be fun. A seed for gods wouldn't suit anyone. With death so close at hand, her influence overtakes this land. Outcomes are obvious, why even bother? My talent's unlike any other. Her contribution I have with me is the reason to enroll at the academy. They're parasites leeching from you. Good luck, is it? I have that too. Who am I? What do you know? I am what's called the ultimate hope. Don't wish for the impossible, I'm always right. Within despair, hope is your light. Both outcomes led her to die. Sumadanai.
Oof. Kirby lore. It's really low volume for some reason. I'll turn it up. Hang on. Could it be Pink Devil? Seriously, that volume had forced me to set it to 90%. Okay.
We're going to kill you! Here we go! Donkey Kong is
Repost, but I'll give a reaction to both of them. This is nice. Oof. Okay, let's move on to art. Memes always take the longer amount of time. Zigzagoon and someone. I recognize this, but I can't remember the name. Metagross. I remember Metang. You know, from a distance this looks almost like a breadstick. I'd like to see if someone replaces this with a baguette. This part. Nice job with the beadwork. Where's your drawing? Boy, it's quite faded. Nice job with this. Well, you probably should have an artist roll by this point if you made them. So I'll give it to you, Snivy. Alrighty then, folks. This marks the end of the stream. It was fun. One of the better ones so far. Tonight, I'll be covering more various min levels because I need to get through them. Starting with one really long one. Tomorrow morning, Tail plus Galleon, or Galileon. And tomorrow evening, Secret Game. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.